morning to all. Welcome back. This is episode 9 of the Darkmoon's Chosen Consort. If you have missed any of the previous live streams or just want to recap, all of the streams are recorded and then uploaded to my YouTube channel, which should be linked in my bio. And just go ahead and watch them in whatever order makes sense to you. That being said, let's get into it. Yesterday, we made it all the way up to the Minor Retreat Church, obviously. So we've properly started to infiltrate the capital of Leyndell. We've made it inside of the first set of wall. We are going to go and throw our skulls at the wall, maybe, and see if we can't kill the tree sentinels on the stairs. And from there we will continue on towards the actual capital, and we'll breach it. Start working on all of our stuff there. Start making our way towards Margit. Remove him from the throne. Let's see, what do we need for our next level? Nothing. We're good. Okay. Do we have any? We have one, but it's not enough to really do anything. So we'll just go ahead and put our single level into something here. Yeah, we'll put some more points into. I think we'll put the next. I don't know. We want to get to like 800 HP. I think is going to be our goal. So probably 2 or 3 more levels. This part's always a little bit sketchy. Not gonna fight both of them at once. Alright. The biggest problem is he's got that shield. And if you don't know, the archery round shield, you can actually block incoming magic and faith-based missiles and just fire them back. So if you're doing a faith build and you're trying to do anti-magic or whatever, that's a fantastic great shield, not just for the stats behind it, but all of those, literally every dodge. It's definitely not a good start. I suppose I haven't even tried to hit him with my katana. That might be the play. It's just another one of those bosses with a delayed attack that my monkey brain just can't wrap itself around. through a whole bunch of those, so we need to. I think our flask distribution is good. We just gotta not get greedy, which is exactly what we did. We got this though. I'm just proving to myself that it is more than possible. We're gonna hit the physique as well, I think, as we'll do. I think that should buff Terra Magic though as well. Like that. See, that's. Where you going? Just wasting my Terra Magic though. Servants of the darkmoon, I will not be overthrown. Slave to the tree. Will not be held from my destiny. Okay, almost screwed that up really bad. And then I screwed it up really bad. Come on. Come on. Even after my opening speech. That's probably what got me killed. I got myself all hyped up in my own stupid brain. I think I just keep getting too comfortable. I think is what that was. Gotta lock in. I just gotta not talk the whole fight. Obviously I can't talk and fight at the same time. That's clearly not the thing that is in my toolbox. And I think it goes outside of where I want it. Oh, really good. Come on, buddy. one dead. Yeah, I definitely get far too comfortable with that kind of ebb and flow near the end, and I start hitting them with threes, and then the second you hit that 1, 2, 3, and then 4, you get hit every time. Okay. Whew. Okay. We got this. Easy money. This guy is technically easier because he doesn't have a shield, but you know. Come on. It might have been a mistake to summoning wall. Might screw with my ebb and flow. He also might take decent enough aggro. I think he's actually poisoning him. Interesting. Okay. Definitely not aggro. Okay, now he is. I almost got greedy there. I thought about hitting him the last 2 times, but I'm pretty sure he was about to just smack me right in my stupid face. I could feel it. He was winding up there like he was about to just mash my skull. Well, the tree sentinels are down now. Heck yeah. I'm not gonna say easy money because man, they clapped my cheeks pretty good several times there. Forgot to use the runes. That's 15. Should be enough for 2. No, it's gonna be close though. Need 17k more. You know, let's go back and kill the first one. Remove the servants of the tree from the board. Servants of the rotted tree. Okay, so I have just enough FP that I can summon and then use Terra Magica, which is pretty phenomenal actually. Still wasn't enough. Really? He's only 3,000? I always figured with how much trouble he is. Although I suppose I don't usually kill him until way in the end, so. Just because I don't. There's plenty of other bosses that kick my ass. I don't need to. Don't need to spend 3 hours fighting the guy at the start. Alrighty. So we did all of that. I don't really need the weapon, but I think we're gonna give there's a field boss up here that I kind of want to give a throw hands with and see if I can win. runes for my next level. There's a weapon here that I don't really care about. I know a lot of people really enjoy it. It's the giant crusher, colossal, big old bonky boy. Gotta play smarter. That was purely a case of not smart play. Although Angball might be a whole lot of useless here. There's the biggest problem with Terra Magica. It really incentivizes you to do stuff that... There we go. Alright, easy money. See, look at that. We didn't... You know, we paid attention, played it slow, kept our cool, and victory was ours in the end. think this is the tower you go to for Rykard, if I'm not mistaken. Suppose I say that, I could be entirely wrong. This might not be Rykard's tower. I know it's not Morgott. Because Morgott, his tower is like it's this one over here. No, because there's like the whole outskirts thing, and it's like up over here. You gotta like take like a weird. There's like a path to it. You gotta fight two of them. As far as these guys don't have defenders. Yeah, they do. They're just not paying attention. The way forward is through that wall right there. It's gonna be super helpful actually to have that bell bearing. Put some levels into the Carian Knight shield. Now I have enough. That was a smithing stone. Back to the top. Put that on. Really? Just the one stone? We do have a ton of +5s, though. That's pretty helpful. Sad part is the shield that I wanna use is all the way in the DLC. So the Carian Knight shield that we have is gonna be a intermediary. Those guys, they jump up onto your back and they monkey ride you and stab you in the throat. Yeah, we'll come back for that. Here, hold this. There's some decent goop down there, but at the moment. I don't know why these guys haven't activated yet. There we go. Sometimes they activate in very dangerous ways for you, but sometimes they don't. Still not too supposedly, I think it's your movement, but literally none of them reacted when I walked by them upstairs, so. I feel like that should have disrupted this illusionary wall. Illusionary, not illusionary. Speak English good very. Okay, you got one shot to get this. I don't even remember what this is, but... Ooh, lightning grease. So helpful. Well, okay. I say that. Lightning grease is a phenomenal grease. It's just not of any value to us, because all the weapons we're going to be running literally till, like, New Game Plus with this build are all non-imbuable weapons. They is what they is. Anything hiding in the darkness before I go and fight? No? Okay. Weapon to have on like a whatchamacallit, because I think it has it'd be like a good gravity mage build weapon, I think. So you have the repulsion spell, so you know the enemy gets a little too close, you whip your sword out, bonk the ground, get them to leave you alone for a second or so. Back on track. Or do we want to go back out here? Go hit up those dungeons. That's what we're going to do. Starter samurai class does start with a shield, although it's a parry shield. It's a small one. It's not a proper sword and board type. took refuge in a church. Obviously, because sacred tear flasks, but or sacred tear flasks, just sacred tears. Mildly disconcerting. This here is a fight that I know for a fact is going to be hard. Literally all of my stuff. This is one of the few named Black Knight names. Get bullied. Very nice. Into the depths. I do believe that this is where you pick up some decent faith items if that's what you're building for. Maybe not. Shadow bathes in light and knows weakness. Well. Footsteps. Seems like there's no way that that's it. Very weak to holy damage though, so if you're struggling fighting them, if you pop one of the healing spells, the ones that have like a radius around them, that does significant damage. Same for the Earth Tree Blessings, the one that does passive healing. They do like, it's almost like a poison damage, so slow over time type of thing. For that fight. So this is what that thing was talking about. You got to get the imps and whatnot into this light. Takes away their shadow. Actually damage them. So otherwise you can't. You have to get them in there. I think this just leads back up the way I just came. Yep, it does. Alright. You see the statue there? It's got the rays of light coming off of it. That means that there is some help up ahead. Here we go. Thought we left you all behind in Liurnia. I guess not. I think any of these are secrets. That floor's definitely not suspicious looking. Not gonna fall out beneath us. That right there is a pretty decent Lanedale. The Lanedale soldier. That's a pretty good stance. My over-reliance on camera locking got me killed. Sometimes it just be how it is. It's all good, we can skip all the stuff to the left there. Buddy. go straight through them. Like they're not even there. Oh no! Whatever will I do? Stop throwing those stupid daggers at me, please. There we go. They really wanted me. Oh man, no! No! Well, RIP those rounds. Why did it... I hate that... Oh, yeah. Well, that's annoying. It's like 50,000 runes that I just pissed away right there for being an idiot. I don't know why the runes were up top and not where I was down below, where I definitely was moving around. That makes no sense. Totally threw off my whole cadence for that fight, too. Come on, buddy. Let's go. Let's come dance. Come on, friend. Promise I won't harm you. Just keep running, just keep running. Completely mistimed that heavy attack, but that's alright. And again, why does it spawn here? It doesn't make any sense. Promise the light won't hurt you. Come on. Come on. if you're not a holy build, they are bad. Oh my goodness. Come on. You gotta be kidding me. There's no shortcuts that we've unlocked, which is probably the worst part. I feel like that one that drops us back in the drop down area should actually go back to the spawn area. It should open up like an illusionary wall or something. Actually reward exploration. I don't really do holy builds. Chance to use that, but I'd rather have them equipped than not. We're gonna get this. If I have to, if I have to kill myself another 100 times in this stupid dungeon, we'll get her done. I hate those things though, man. I just, Come on, properly aggro and chase me. Chase me. It's really weird that you holster your staff if it's on the left, on the right. That's kind of odd. If it was holstered like glintstone down, I think that would make more sense. That actually worked out way better than it should have. Miyazaki shining his smile in aid. You're first. die. No weakness to magic. That's fantastic. So we're just gonna have to try and eat those hits with the shield, I guess. You literally can't roll out of it because it just the second you start moving, it hits you twice. Magic, obviously, because that's something we are not particularly capable of. Like, where am I supposed to take you? Are you really actually gonna follow me all the way back to a... I mean, you're probably gonna kill Hangball, for sure. Where's the wish there was more frost spells. You know, like there's all these glintstone spells, which are cool, and I thoroughly enjoy them, but I really wish that frost got the same level of like detail and magic. Like you fire like shards of ice instead of, you know, glintstone. I feel like that'd be pretty neat. Decent. There we go. Alrighty. Took long enough, but we finally got through it. Very nice. Alright. There's a church down here, I think. Yes. Yes. According to the map. And a grave. Hell yeah. Get some rune rings over here. Oh, that's fun. Little ash where that makes you roll like the lightning goats. It's kind of neat, actually. Excuse me, mister. I'm busy. Trying not to get murdered by this fake tree sentinel. See, I wish we could get armors like that. Like, cause, you know, then, like, imagine a horse armor, right? But, like, in the Carian style for Torrent. I mean, that would just be awesome. You get like cool like glintstone wrapped horns and oi. Sneaky. You caught me monologuing. That'd be really freaking cool if you could get a whole bunch of. I mean, and I suppose there's probably mods for it. Like I think in the only like major overhaul mod that I've put any amount of time is the convergence mod, and I think there are horse armors in that. I say I think it says there are in like one of the, like in the there's like a starting area that it spawns you in, and there's a whole bunch of little. Here's what this is, and here's what this new system is, and here's how we change this system, and one of them I remember it saying something about horse armors. So it is possible, obviously. I wish it was like a base game thing, like because I want Torrent to be as drippy as I am. He deserves it. I mean, he is a key piece to our function here. I mean, he deserves to be loved and armored and gloriously beautiful. I mean, just imagine it. I mean, it would look awesome. Maybe I'll check the Nexus and see if there are any good looking horse armors, and if there are, I might might migrate this save over to modded. Which we'll probably end up doing if we do New Game Plus, because I have an idea of what I'd like to do in New Game Plus, and there's a couple of like visual mods that I'd like to use. I think that's a ride past, get the site of grace, then turn around and re-dead the dead. Or finish deading the dead. However you want to put it. Putting them to rest. Something like that. Faction that hates the dead, there certainly are a ridiculous amount of grave sites. Even in the capital. Oh, that's cool. You both. To sleep.
Is someone there?
Yes.
A customer? Well, how long has it been?
Probably a long while. Is so expensive, but we'll need it much later on down the line. Head back to the round table hold. We'll see if we can level up a bunch of stuff with Mr. Hugh. Talk to Fia while we're at it.
I am pleased to see you again. Would you like me to... Now, come closer. You are so very warm. I was known as a deathbed companion where I come from. After I received the warmth and lively vigor from a number of champions, I lay with the remains of an exalted noble. To grant him another chance at life, to do so is the purpose of my being. But before I could bear the noble into new life, I was awakened by the guidance of grace and chased from my birthplace. Pray, be kind. Despite all that, I still wish to be a deathbed companion. So please, let me hold you like this, as often as it takes. My dear, might I ask something of you? Could you please find the owner of this dagger and return it to them?
Sure.
A certain person gave it to me as a gift. It's a very precious thing. It must have a special place in the owner's heart. So I would like for the original owner to have it back, if you wouldn't mind.
I would love to, Fia. And I thoroughly appreciate everything you're doing. Fortunately for her, we'll not be really doing anything for
I'd like
her.
you to find the owner of the dagger I gave you and return it to them. It's a very precious thing. It must have a special place in the owner's heart. Then good day to you.
Very nice. Alright. So first, we'll go ahead and... So she doesn't tell you that you're supposed to do this, but...
Hello. You've been busy weeding Deathroot, I take it. I thank you, as your brother in arms. So what can I do for you?
Well, you, sir, are gonna absolutely love this item.
Well, what have we here? How did you get your hands on that dagger? Well, that hardly matters. I know very well whose dagger it is. Why don't I return it to them for you? Good work, bringing this to me.
There we go. Well, Ruby Fox, this game is absolutely phenomenal, so I can't fault you for that at all. So far as streaming, this is the only game that I plan on streaming.
Tuning.
At least for now. I might start streaming other things, but I play a whole bunch of other games. Long time Escape from Tarkov player. I play the Suffering Simulator that is War Thunder on a probably far too regular basis. A couple other games, but this is probably one of my favorites over the last couple of years. I think this is probably my most played game of this and last year, if I'm being completely honest. I finally was able to get this game 100%ed on achievements. After like 800 hours, I finally killed stupid Melania, and then have not been able to replicate that victory in any other in any other playthrough since. So I'm hoping to do it this stream, but I'm not sure I'll be able to. I guess we'll see.
I can hear it from across the wing. How
Oh,
you
yeah,
should
we
keep. I
already
know
did
you
that.
should.
Yeah, I'm strong, blah blah blah. My character actually should be able to. I can. Very nice. Okay. So now that we've given D the dagger, we're gonna finish up this stuff, and then we're gonna rest, and that should trigger the next step of that quest.
No matter, it's lay out your arms.
Lay out your arms. All right. I only have one somber 6, so I'm thinking probably shouldn't do that. But I do have a bell bearing. I don't remember which stuff it gives me. smithing 3s and 4s. I think I need 1s and 2s for my shield. Should double check that. So it could be mildly problematic.
Back already. No matter.
Yep, I need smithing stone 1s. Real quick, check the wiki. Smithing stone 1s. Okay. Absolutely love the Extra Life tool. It is fantastic. Come on. It's taking so long to load. Smithing stones. Pebble bearing 1. Let's see. Where's the bell bearing? Stallion Cave. Which is where? Rannis Crystal Tunnel. Oh, I totally forgot about that cave. Okay, so we can go do that real quick while before we can actually, we'll at least progress this first, but. So, we gave him the dagger. We'll go ahead and rest. Now he should be gone. Yep. Oh look, a door is open. I wonder what's through there. Did you murder my boy?
Finally, it is returned to its rightful place. The stolen hallowbrand of the exalted noble. And now, I must bid you goodbye as well, though I ask you deliver this message to the Round Table Hold. I am Fia, deathbed companion, hark Round Table. Disturb not the death of Godwyn, the exalted. We who humbly live in death, live in waiting, to one day welcome our Lord. What right does anyone have to object? Our Lord will rise, the Lord of the many and the meek.
Well, that's unfortunate. So D is now dead. And we need to get to there. This will probably be the most efficient way to get there. Alright. So start here and kind of move our way downwards. We're ready. So walking mausoleum supposedly over here as well. I feel like that bridge would not still be standing. so far. The struggle, as always, is eternal. No. No, I've been through this game many times. This is just my first playthrough that I've ever streamed. This is the, I think, 9th episode. I've got 8 more up on my YouTube if you want to go back and catch up with where we are and kind of what we're doing. Right now, actually, we'll go ahead and clear this place. Some soppers, those are always useful. Yes, I am. Is it not playing audio? Wonder if my voice isn't coming through. Strange. Should be working just fine. Are you not able to hear me? Wonder if it's just that my phone is being dumb here. Put that back on. Should be working. There we go. All right. Go. Is that over there? Is that over there? There we go. Alrighty. This area is hurt my brain. It's gonna require parkour. Poke all these idiots here. Alright, so we can't go down there quite yet. That's gonna be the shortcut that we unlock later. This always makes me nervous. So I hate heights in real life. This always makes me cringe just a little bit. Makes me probably more nervous than I should be. Who's next? That's enough of that, sir. Just gotta hit me with that magic. I do love magic, but I hate getting hit by it because the ouch, it always hurts. that's the way forward, so we'll go check out this path next. Assuming there's different paths down below. Yep. Seem to be close. Which usually means that there's some loot. Oh. This is the shortcut. Oh, okay. There we go. Some somber smithing stone. Which I wonder what's down this way then. If that's the path forward, where does that lead? Unless maybe it's just an alternate path to the same location. We pretty much will just be able to look up. Should be a big fat yes or no. Okay, so that's how you get that item up there. Gotcha. So they both go in the same direction. That's good to know. So we'll just take this back up. Send it down just like normal. Let's try that again. It's actually kind of worth it. I was a little concerned that it wouldn't be, but thankfully it's a great value. Make that deal. I'd make that deal. Oh. Just need one bonk, I suppose. Some glintstone. quick sight of grace just to see what it does. So I don't think I've ever actually used it. It's already worth it. That means I can keep leveling up my stuff without concern. Not mean to send that up, but oh well. Should be able to pretty easily take out this crystallian. Especially since this is the first time I'm using it. Especially with magic builds, is a lot of times your mimic will actually pop your support spells so that you don't have to. So like when you're fighting big bosses, sometimes he'll throw down Terra Magica, so you get pretty much unlimited FP usage out of him, and it scales really well for your mimic. There we go. Alright, now that we got our bell bearing, rock all the way back to the round table.
Ah, I have been waiting for your return. I've decided to leave the round table hold. I'm off in search of a noble scholar known as the Gold Mask, to beg his instruction. We may not meet again for some time. If there's any incantations you wish to learn, now's the moment.
I don't.
May
Adios.
the Golden Order shine.
No. The Golden Order will fall, and I shall be the instrument of its collapse. Alright, so we need like, definitely not 76, we need probably like around 20, and 20. Hopefully that is enough to... No, I might not have enough money to actually do the upgrading. Silly goose. Silly goose. It's fine, we can at least get some levels into...
Well, I took you now to lay out your arms.
Get some more levels on my staff as well, that'll help. Alright. What were we doing? Oh yes. Now that we've done that part for D, we can actually push his quest further forward and move closer to our goal. Yeah, because the next part of Fia's quests, there's an optional section where you give D's armor to somebody. all that prep work was completely unnecessary, I suppose, because the Crucible Knight decided he no longer wished to exist on this plane with us. So, yeah. I suppose that'll do. I was really actually hoping to fight him mostly legit there, but I suppose if he wants to jump off the edge, he's allowed to do that. Actually beat Elden Ring, you played with magic and summons. It's like, whatever, dude. They're tools given to us by the people who made the game. You are intended to use them if you wish to make your life more miserable than it needs to be. You do you, boo. I'm under the impression that video games are supposed to be enjoyable. That enjoyable, then more power to you. Many do not. That does not make either side's opinions invalid. It actually underlines the point of the beauty of open world RPGs is you are able to do what you want to do, which makes playing a character, especially role playing as said character on the whatever path you want to kind of embody, it makes it far more impactful and it makes it a lot more enjoyable if you're not, forced to do one thing over another that might not make sense for your character. Like the ability to completely skip certain areas by doing other things, doing different shortcuts and doing different pathing is actually incredibly important for a lot of role-playing perspectives to be able to be seen. FromSoft has captured, and I mean, I have almost 800 hours in this game. I've beat it probably 10, maybe 15 times now, and I've still not grown tired of it. And I think a lot of that is due not just to the amount of content, which is fantastic, but it's also largely due to my ability to do whatever I want. There we go. Alright, so this is Dee's brother. We just gave him the armor, so now what we do is we go back to the glyphs, because you gotta reset the area, and when you come back, he can help you with the next fight, and eventually you can help him defeat Fia. Just gonna run through here because we don't need to fight any of these guys. this is his brother. This isn't the original one that we talked to. This is twin. Thus, you know, twin set armor. We'll actually go ahead and bring you my boy. There we go. And he will help us break into this next area, which we need to get through for our Lady Ronnie. I remember doing this fight without any of this stuff the first time, and man, did this fight just suck. Always focus on one at a time. Dang it. I threw one too many spells. I didn't allow D to properly grab the aggro from that second one, but definitely got to kill that first one a lot quicker. I don't think I popped my flask. Physique. I don't think I popped that at all. Come on. There we go. Alright. It's a lot faster the second time. You don't quite get to walk in the door. There we go. He uses the lumber. Expert bin. Flask. D, I need to bring back here. Good job, D. Thank you, sir. Very much appreciate the assistance, my friend. Almost forgot there's a ting back here. Don't know what the ting is, but there's a ting. Or is it just an empty passage? It's just an empty passage, alright. I don't know why I thought there was a thing, but it's because I saw the ledge on the way forward and Monkey Brain assumed loot. So now if you run all the way back here to the site of Grace, you see that coffin that's partially open. That'll be very essential to what we do next. Let's see, go ahead and grab some more notes. Yes, we will. mystical land. Love how stoic your character is. He's not like, oh my goodness, that was crazy, dude. I just got in a coffin. The coffin lid closed all on its own, and then I floated several thousand feet up in the air, up a waterfall, and then it cracked, which was super crazy. And now I'm in a completely different area that I've never been to. But instead he's like, no, seems normal. Dark Souls things, for sure. One final fight to end off the stream. Popping the wrong freaking potion. That could have been unfortunate. Crazy chance. I just forget that these guys have this stupid armaments. Yikes. Yeah, it did not go quite as well as I thought it was gonna. That was definitely not the outcome I was hoping for, but that's okay. We killed the part that was actually important, which is that Erdtree avatar. Always worth going out of your way to kill those things. I don't know what that gives me. Dash 4 Golden Land. It's actually a pretty interesting one. Very good for holy bonk builds. Alright. Head back to the round table hold though. We'll finish it off here today, but we're gonna get some more levels on all my stuff first. Now that we've got a bit more monies. Obviously we're gonna focus on our casting implement.
No matter its layout, you're out.
Get this up as high as I can. Should help our damage output for this next area pretty significantly. I'm still not close to being able to use it, but no, it helps if you actually go over to the range. I thought maybe for a second I thought I sold it. I was like, no, tell me it's not so. Well, eventually, much better sorcery scaling once I actually have it, but for now we won't be using it. But it is almost fully maxed out, which means once we do start using it, it's going to be cracked. Alright. There we go.
matter.
Fours or fives, maybe? Threes, okay, so I need probably 12 threes. Need a couple of fours and sixes for sure if I can. I think I can only do 1, 2, 3s, and 4s. I don't think I have access to. Yep. So we need like, it was 6 of these. We'll just do more than we need. I kind of feel like the smithing stone or smithing bearing should be given to Hugh, and then you don't have to purchase them like
Back
directly.
already.
You just purchase them as
No
you're
matter.
upgrading. I feel like would have made
Lay
more
out your
sense. I mean, it could be that that system's just it's not a thing. There we go. Alrighty. That's significantly better utility for us. Alrighty, that is where we are going to end off the episode, though. I thoroughly appreciate those of you who showed up and chatted. Thank you very much. I will see you in the next one. Again, the stream, once I finish this, I'll be uploading it over to the YouTube channel. So feel free to head on over there. That should be linked in my bio for my Twitch profile. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.